It's ripping time, and we're starting out bright and early. Good luck, everybody. If you ever need to see a replay, like you have to step away or you can't be on your phone or whatever that might be, all replays go to YouTube. It's live streaming right now. When it's not live streaming, it'll just be a replay that you can go back and watch forever and ever. The most important thing is to always look for your break number, whether you go to your purchases or if you take a screenshot right now. The break number will lead you to where your replay is. It's much easier when you know what break number it was. All right. Okay, all right. It's rip time. I'm taking down the overlay, and we're going to get a little ripping in. Give me 4 of these blasters right quick. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Oh, and it's no game. We're not playing. I told you we're not playing no games. I thought I explained that. Did I not explain that thoroughly? Yeah, no games are being played today. We're going after deeds. That's the goal of the day. Deeds. Let's get it, Jimmy. I'm ready for a little ripping. I like rippings. Yeah, that's right. Micro Mosaic, Honeycomb, Genesis, Stained Glass. What's the Visionary? And there's always the off chance that you might actually hit an actual orange fluorescent. Kaleidoscopic. That's right, Doc. Good to see you, Doc. How was your week last week? I was gone. I live in Tennessee now. Empty. All right, come on, folks. Let's get it. Good luck. All cards shipped, even the base. All right, Brock Bowers, Donovan Jackson, Devontae Smith, Tet on the base, Kid Reporter. I need a spot for them. T.O. and Richard Seymour. And some of these will be top-loaded after the fact, you guys, but I'll get all the good stuff. Sam Laporta's got a little bit of Cookie Crisp on him there for some reason. I guess it's because it's morning time. Sam Laporta, Calvin Johnson, Adam Thielen, Milrow on the variation, Jones and Franey. Cookie Crisp. Y'all know nothing about that. Not a singular thing. Roddy White, Jaden Higgins. We got a Kyle Williams on the notoriety. Orange, Elevate, Devontae Adams, Hooper, and Brian Robinson Jr. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mean. I've never had Cookie Crisp. I've never had it. I wouldn't know if it's good, bad. I don't know. I don't know. I've never had it. AJ Brown, Hunt. Well, I guess he just couldn't wait, huh? Max Crosby was behind that base card. He was stuck to it. And then for the Jaguars, which I believe is Doc G, Honeycomb, Trevor Lawrence to start the day. I told you it's Deeds. It's the name of the day is Deeds, okay? That's why I've got the breakdown there that I've got down there now. We want Deeds. And Jacob May. I don't trust, like, so I'm not going to eat cookies for breakfast. It never presented itself. Colston Loveland, Garrett Wilson, whether I was over a friend's house or whatever, I even if they had it, I probably just declined it. Bill Cowher and Micah Parsons. Got a little something for the Jets. This is true, Mario. This is true. I don't know a thing about Cookie Crisp except for the commercials. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I know something about O's though. Who in here knows about O's? Because they're awesome. O's are awesome. Correct. Deeds. Stewart. Jackson Dart bass. Anthony Richardson. Colston Loveland bass. Quinshawn on the variation. And Shakir. Yes, they are, Bennett. They can't be messed with. O's is legit. Too legit. Well, I know, Doc. I would imagine you do. But you don't know about O's. Clark, Johnson, Joe Morris, Jack Besh, Watson, and Branch. O's are okay. Come on, vintage. Franklin, Leonard, Juwan Jennings, Bo Nix, Reed, and Moss. They're not easy to find anymore. I've never had Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows. I do like regular Fruity Pebbles, though. Dilfer, McBride, Jahmyr Gibbs on the orange touchdown Masters, Kid Reporter, and just, you know, some base. Really? Well, I don't imagine anybody's walking up to his table asking for that guy. So Blunt, Wilson, Felton, T. Higgins, Shadur on the variation, and Anthony Richardson. Stroud, Ricky White III, Taj Brooks, Tyler Warren, Harris, and Warner. Cocoa Pebbles are elite. They're okay. I could roll with some Cocoa Pebbles. Drake May, Jalen Milroe, Ladd McConkey on the notoriety, Love, Bigsby, and Cruz. Yeah, I think Fruity Pebbles are better, personally. I'm with you. I agree. I'm not big with chocolate cereal for breakfast. I'll do it. It's just... Jalen Milroe, Mimbu, Omarion Hampton. Frosted Flakes are the immediate go-to. There's no wrong time for Frosted Flakes. It could be midnight, it could be 6 o'clock in the morning, and it doesn't matter. Lambert Smith, Van Ginkel, Williams, McCaffrey, and Hubbard. I do remember Count Chocula. Oh, Boo Berry? Oh, no, not Boo Berry. You got me thinking about Trailer Park Boys now. That Boo Berry Benoit? Y'all don't know nothing about that. I'll be surprised if anybody. Tony Pollard, Abdul Carter, Gabriel, and some base. Oh, rookie too. I told you today was the day. Smith, Wilson, Orange, Micah Parsons for the Cowboys, and good luck, you guys. I'm not trying to see too much. It ain't much. Ding, 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 ding. Seahawks. That is none other than Jose. Jose, how about a little stained glass Jalen Milroe to start out your Wednesday? Does that work for you? You good with that? The rock pile. There it is, Ryan. Nice hit. Hey, Tim. Good morning. I told you today's the day. And yes, we do have a nasty break pin at the bottom of your screen. You're absolutely right. Congrats, Jose. Moon, Benson, Barry Sanders, Larry Fitzgerald, and some base. Not too bad, not too bad. 2 deeds already. Well. Haven't hit anything out of that Prism International. Haven't hit anything out of the Select either in that break. Mumpfield, Dylan Gabriel, Egbuka, Carter, and Stingley. Tetaroa on the variation silver. Purdy and James. Who got the Panthers? Who got the Panthers? Doc G did. Look at Doc G. She don't know how to do anything but get deeds. Just deeds on deeds on deeds. John Elway. Scattaboo Base. Jamal Lewis. Bijan. Kid Reporter. Travion on the variation. And Zay Flowers. I forgot it was... Oh, okay, never mind. Addison, Drake London for the Falcons. Jaden Daniels, Lewis, Lawrence, and McDuffie. Kittle, Tyrone Tracy, Orange Pat Bryant for the Broncos and a little bit of base. We take Pat Bryant orange around here for the Denver Broncos. Yes, we do. Little color match. Little color match action. Yeah. Ford. Love it. Caleb Williams, Saquon, Barry, and Waddle. The Bears. Myers, Chop, Eamon Worry, Brock Bowers, and a little bit more base. Now let me get this base out of my way here, first of all. You go over here, and we're going to grab 4 more blasters. Good morning, Joker's Wild. What up with it? Uh-oh. Waddle's the key. You probably would have made it last year, Rojas. Maybe. There's no guarantees in anything, but you probably would have made it last year. Sorry, Gil. I don't know that. I'm just saying they probably would have made it last year. They were playing pretty good. There's nothing like getting that close, though. Trust me. When the Niners took me out, I knew I probably wouldn't see the NFC Championship game again for a long time, if ever. This flap's giving me a hard time. Empty. One more again. One more again. And one more again. All right, let's see what's in this batch. Mario, well, typically we usually get at least 3. So we've already got 2 with a bunch of blasters left. So maybe we'll get like 5, maybe? I don't know. But we're going to pull deeds all day. The next break's going to have deeds in it too. P-Tang, good morning, bro. I still need to get with Mister and kind of go over that. I looked yesterday when I got off. I'm having a hard time coming up with anything close. There's a few quarterbacks out there, but none of them sold. So it's kind of hard. Seth Hennigan for the Jags on the auto. Let's see here. I believe that's Doc G. She doesn't know how to do anything but get deeds. And some base. Quinyon, Harrison, Stingley, A.J. Brown, Sanders, and Bijan. I think it's just too soon, P-Tang. Now, I do have one suggestion, and that I don't know about what your specific area brings to you, but if you have any shows in your area, probably be a good place to go because there's a lot of. I know I said it earlier that the Packers don't have any fans. They have a lot of fans. Miller, Frank Gore for the Niners, Ladd McConkey. They have a huge fan base across the country. Terrence Ferguson, Matthew Golden on the variation, Travis Hunter on the variation, and Myles Garrett. My name is Yeah. St. Brown, Pierce Jr., Josh Hines Allen, and some base. Cooper Kupp, Jonu, Derek Stingley, and a Caleb Johnson. And yes, all cards ship, even the base. Watkins, Gesicki, Burra. Fouts and Charles, Alec, Patrick Queen. I hope we see a couple more. We did get an auto, though, so we might not see another anything. You know, it happens. It could happen. I do, Mr. Rojas. Abdul Carter, Peyton Manning, TJ Watt. What's up, Rural? Moon, Gadsden, Stafford, Derwin James Jr. on the orange, R.J. Harvey, and Xavier Worthy. Hazzy Mayberry, Bernie Kosar, and that whole pack was base. Sorry, Ricky, my bad, bro. Little Monsters, I'm with you. Oh, I'm with you. Walter Nolan. Oh, both those packs are basically base packs. It's all right. We'll survive. Will Howard, Travis Kelce, Puka. Splendivorous. It's absolutely splendivorous around here. Good morning, Rural. Yeah, it's pinned at the bottom of your screen. I don't think there's a ton of teams gone, but it's a legit break. I'm not. I told you we're not playing games today. Here, I'll tell you right now. 22 teams left in that break pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's Topps Chrome Hobby, Select 25 Hobby. Haven't hit anything out of that case yet. Haven't hit anything out of the Prism International case yet. There's also a Prism Retail and 4 repacks. Floor of 50, ceiling of 500. That's the break you're looking at down there. Let me get this to the side. I feel like I need to let some people know because they may not know what those snack packs are. Tin Nick, good morning. Cortland Sutton, Jaden Daniels, Bigsby, some base. Good morning. So, in the Fanatics break, I wrote it on the sheet. They traded, and I didn't know how to. I'd never prompted you before, so I didn't know how to.
Either text or.
Okay. Okay. Good morning.
Thank you.
R.J. Harvey, Kyle Hamilton, base. A little Deed Gill, Dylan Gabriel, Cam Wood. Samuel Darnold on the orange. I think this guy won a Super Bowl. Maybe. It's possible. It could be. Oh, you got the Bengals in the next break, Shane. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. That's a good break. Anything with free packs in it, you know? And that ain't even counting all the boxes that's in it. Let's see here. Tyler Warren, variation. Did I? Oh, I did, didn't I, Mario? Well, it's okay. You know, what am I going to do at this point? Mister says it all the time. I just don't want it to be my fault that something happened. And some base. Matthew Golden, Cole Kmet, Metcalf, Newbin, and Garrett. Daddy boy. Njoku, and some more base. I'll be on that platform tonight, by the way, just so you know. Hunter, Matthew Stafford, Caleb Williams, orange, Doc, and some base. Yes, I will. I'll be on that other platform tonight. If you ain't ever come over to see me, then why not? What did I ever do to you? Huh? Mayberry, we've still got 12. We've got 12 more blasters still sitting in that box. Donovan, Debo on the silver, Josh Allen. No, not really, Mario. No, it's a little different. Ray Lewis, Milrow, Colston Loveland. That's where I'll be. Right there where Little Monster said you have to download the app. It's still 238 cards over there, though. Judy, Scorton, Malachi, Brock Bowers, and some more base. All right, base, you go over here. It's time for you to go over here and retire. Let's get some of these over also, and then we'll get 4 more blasters. Okay? 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 Okay. This will be the halfway mark. Sheriff Ricky Bobby in the house. 150,000 likes will get you to shop the stand. 238 shares will get you to shop the stand. Either or both. It's up to you. The choice is up to you. Nada. Yeah, Noni had the best break she's ever had, I'm sure. That I don't doubt that. CD Lamb. Sayshawn on the orange. Try to take care of all these orange. They look pretty good. I like them. Oh, I like them. I like Case Hits better, but I like them just fine. Love Neal. Joanna Jennings. Genty Base. The left-handed bandit himself. Michael Irvin. Mikey. There he is. What's up, Mike? That's right. Let them all know. Don't let them forget. Don't let them forget. Hello, fellow constituents. Vote for Primo. Spurrier. Queen. Brock Bowers orange. Good morning, Dan. Here, let me move some of these over a little bit. That's better. Brock Bowers action. Little Monsters, I haven't decided yet. Yeah, Justin, I plan on running that a break with delight in it today. We didn't do it yesterday, but I put a pretty decent... I wanted to start with... Well, obviously this is where we started, but the break in the shop, that's a good break. Overall, there's 4 boxes to open and there's 4 repacks. It's pretty legit. But yes, the answer is yes. DJ Moore, Kyle Williams, Travion, and Fairbairn. That's right, Mario. Lewis, Williams. Wow, that whole... Okay. Oh, we get some things straight around here, that's for sure. Love it. Kenneth Walker III. It's a start. Jackson Dart base. Tet base and Juwan Jennings. Mayberry, I know you're somebody that sometimes slabs stuff, so I'm going to take care of this now. You never know. Calvin, Eamon Warries, Lattimore, Coupe de Jean, Will Campbell, Roma Dunzi for the Bears, Derrick Henry, DeBase. I've been taking care of Roma Dunzi's here too, so I got me a feeling. I just got me a feeling. Jay Jetta. Cam Wood for the Titans going to none other than Doc G. Well, Doc G. Getting all the deeds, huh? Every of the deeds. Joe Boo would be VP. Jay Jetta. Omarion, Silver, Bryce Young, Kid Reporter, Colson Loveland, and Gino. Been more than a couple of Colson Lovelands in this. All right, this is officially the halfway point. Kalel, Verse. Booker, there's a nice RJ Harvey and a Trey Harris for the Chargers. May and McBride. AJ Harvey. Okay. Going to beat red. We've got Jalen Lane and Puka Nakua. A nice orange Egbuka for the Bucks going to Doc G. Cower and Njoku. Doc G logged in much? CJ2K. BTJ. Quinshawn. Appreciate that follow, Fitzy. Ferguson, Lambjack. Brooks, Chuba. Wonder if Chuba's going to have a good year this year. He was doing pretty good last year. Scorton, Jamal Charles, Jacob May. I'm just curious. You guys got more than a couple of running backs, that's for sure. What's the guy? Who's the guy that was in 24 that got hurt? And we haven't really seen him, but you guys had plans to use him. Eamon Worry. Shuck on the base. Is it Brooks? Yes, that's who it is. Because every time they've ever brought him up, they said they still have plans for him. So I'm just curious. I wonder. I wonder there. Like every time I ever saw him talk about him, they never like had abandoned the guy. They weren't like, no, we'll see. No, they talk about him like they expect him to play at some point. Besh, a nice Matthew Golden on the elevate. Well, there lies the issue, huh? Yeah. Calvin, Golden. It's my boy. It's my boy right there. Calvin. Michael Williams, Mumpfield, Trey McBride for the Cardinals, Jaden Higgins and Bijan. We've gotten a lot of the good rookies on base rookies. Quite a few, actually. Man, Mario, he was a good player. I'm not going to argue with you there. He was a very good player. Judkins, Travion for the Pats. Okay, now we're talking, Manny. Hendricks and some base. Old Hendrickson. All right, let me get this base out of the way. We've got 8 blasters left. I hope we got something else chilling. We did get the stained glass and the honeycomb and an auto. I feel like there should be at least one more deed. Okay, one singular final deed. That's what I'm sticking. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And then there's 4 left back there. Look, the hidden pack, the hidden pack. Look, there's one in that one too. What's going on here? Mischief is afoot. And we'll do some baseball in the afternoon too. At some point. You hit the right card in that top chrome black. Those always hold good value. In the previous years too. Jake Browning auto. Dylan Gabriel, Mr. Zerline. 19 left in the next break. Thank you, Bull Monster. We're almost at halfway. And that break ain't no joke. Tommy Felton. Malachi. Derek Stingley, silver. Jay Jettas. Rich Gannon for the Vikings. Look at this ancient relic. Jaden Daniels orange. Now we're talking, Zach. We needed that. Matthew Golden. We needed a little bit of love. Okay. 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 Scattaboo base, Egg Buka, Besh, and some base. Another Egg Buka for Doc. Pierce. Well, well, well. He decided to come out and play, Mayberry. Jackson Diat. Silver Mosaic. He decided to come out and play. Didn't know if he was going to do it or not. It's pretty good, too. All right, I'll move on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like good cards. Peyton Manning. Kid Reporter. And some base. K13. He's only showed up in base form so far. Mimbu, Victor Cruz, Joseph Burra. I got a question. Why are they putting Jeff Blake in? It's okay. I know he played quarterback in the NFL, but why are they putting him in? Stop it. Stop that. No disrespect, Jeff Blake. I'm sorry. You're the reason I'm a Lions fan. Justin Herbert, Wagner, Abdul Carter. Old Herbo. Noel. Will Campbell. Tyler Booker. For them boy. Burra. Besh. Jamar Chase. Another. That's a nice Egg Buka. Look at that. That looks nasty. That's look at that. Look at that. Tell me that won't look spectacular in a PSA 10 form. You know it will. Don't try and fib me. I know it will. Theo. It's Theo. And Travis Kelce. Did you see that, Aries? It was Theo. Aries. Theo showed up. Michael Williams. Roddy White. She's like, now can I see a Niner or a Steeler, please? Thank you. That's what her thought. That's what she was thinking. She didn't say it out loud, but she was thinking it. Van Oy, Chris Olave, that'll help. Ashton Genty. They do look good, Mayberry. Some people don't like Mosaic very much, but that's okay. To each their own. If you don't like something, you don't like it. Schlesinger, Kendra Lambert Smith. Hertz. Cam Ward base. Good morning, Chili. Zabel, Bonix, Orange Bonito. I feel like B-Wax right now. B-Wax is in here somewhere, or he was. If you hear that, B-Wax, you got a shout out, B-Wax. Derek Stingley Jr. I'm sorry, Aries. You never know. You just never know. Tootin'. We're not done yet. Trey McBride, Dylan Gabriel. You just never know. You hope, but you just never know. Prather. See? DK Metcalf. You got a card. It's right here in my hand. Wilson. And some base. Zach Chatty in the house. Good morning, my friend. I hope everybody's having a good start to their Wednesday. It's a rainy day here so far in Tennessee. Devontae Smith, silver. See what Mayberry means? Look how clean that looks compared to some of the others. He's not wrong. Travis Hunter. right. It was good. It was good, Carter. It wasn't bad at all. No, I'm just messing with you. Good morning, Carter. Egg Buka base. Caleb again. RJ Harvey. And some base. Molds, HN Jr., a Jackson Dart variation. We'll go ahead and take care of that too. Yeah, it's raining now, little monsters. Now, it's not storming, but it's been raining all last night, and it's raining right now. It was raining when I got here. Brunel, Ellick, Joe Green for the Steelers. See, Aries, all's not lost. There's 2 Steelers right there. I'm sorry, Aries. I'm sorry. Somebody put Carter put all caps in there. I'm sorry. I'll just be nice and easy now, and everybody can pass out. I know that happens too. To the smooth sounds of Primo in the morning. Genty, Julius Peppers. Look, where's Genty? There he is, kicker. You've hit like 4 base versions of him. Wake up. Marla, Hooch, Montez Sweat, Kid Reporter, Milrow, and some more base. All right, well, let me get this base out of my way. And we've got 4 blasters left, okay? 4 of them. All right, base, you go over here for the moment. You go to your home. You go to your base home over here. And we're going to do these last 4. Doc G, you're not the only one. I've had, that has been something that's happened for a long, long time. And I get it. I understand it. All right, emptiness. Ooh, decisions. Brock? For the price point, I'd probably go Phoenix, but that's just me. If not, Mosaic's not a terrible rip. It's probably going to be around the same range. But 26 Bowman's getting ready to come out. 2 so far, and the auto. There's an auto back there, mister. You just can't see it. I covered it up. I didn't mean to, but it was Hennigan for the Jags. So we've gotten an auto. That's what I said. When we hit those, we may or may not get anything else. 3 is the norm. Anything over that is, I kind of consider as extra. And I'll do a roll call for whatever's off the board in the next one after I do a recap of this one. Good morning, Soul Man. Final 4. Good luck. Blue, Fred Warner for the Niners. Luther Burden. That's one thing Mosaic does more than anybody. They put a ton of kid reporters in there. A ton. A plethora. Jaden Blue, Fouts. Jalen Walker for the Falcons. Puka. I hope there's an extra surprise. Taj Brooks, Drake May, Jaden Daniels on the Touchdown Masters orange. So that's 2 Jadens on the orange. But I could win what? What's that? The real C hustle. Kalel, Tesla, Gabriel. That's true. You could. If you were a youngin', you could. And you'd be guessing right. See that? K13. Maybe it's yours since you called it. Good luck, everybody. There is a Genesis. A nice Tyler Warren variation in front of it, too, going to Jimmy. Should be base right here. All right, it's Genesis. Good luck. Not a rookie. Who is that? Josie Jewell for the Panthers on the Genesis. I couldn't tell who it was. Going to Doc G. Old Doc G. Doc G got the honeycomb and the Genesis. What you know about that? And then Tyler Warren, of course. And the auto. Yep. I couldn't tell who it was. Hunter Henry. Jamar, another base shuck. I couldn't tell. Sorry. Sorry about that, Josie Jewell. My bad. Well, that's the whole thing. Every player in here's got a Genesis. Willis McGahee does. Kendra Lambert-Smith does. Jordan Love does. They all do. Zach Bond does. Andre Reed does, you know. Mumpfield, Jettas, Puka. The way that it's printed, like see the background, first of all the swirl tells you, but it's also black back here. That's how you can tell, Tim. Oh, don't be hating on Josie Jewell. He's nasty. Let's see here. Hold on. Hey, hang on. He had 3.5 sacks and 91 tackles in 2024. Let's not act like he's nobody, okay? We need to stop that. Just because I couldn't tell who it was. Will Howard, Kyle McCord, Fitzgerald, Higgins, and Likely. Yeah, he's a defensive guy. Prescott, Harvey, Bigsby, Lamb, base. Duggar, some more base. See, he's Tiffany's favorite Panther. She thinks he's a real cutie patootie. Evans, Alec Pierce. Hey, a TJ Watt for you there. We'll take it. And some base. Whoa, Chris. Slow down now. Shadid's. Goff. Base. Oh, no way. No, nuh-uh. No, he's not. Stop it. Stop that right now. Terrell Davis for the Broncos. Scattaboo. Maybe you got quite a few base rookies. Abdul and Scattaboo. You got a lot of those. I bet that was a fun night, Chris. I don't doubt that for a second. Martinez. Bijan. Thomas Davis was good, maximum. CeeDee Lamb. Base. Fannin, Silver Saishon for the Eagles. Brian Thomas Jr., Jackson Dart base, and Zay Flowers. Is that what it is, K13? You figured it out. You found your calling. You know what your calling is. I know what my place is, and I can handle it. Campbell, Brock Purdy for the Niners. There you go, Aries. Josh Hines Allen. There you go, Aries. Let's take care of all of these. Why not? What's the big deal? I'll do a roll call after I do a recap of this one. Yes, there is no joke. That is an excellent break that is pinned at the bottom of your screen. No fibs have been told, not a singular one. Pat Bryant, Rousseau. Josh Simmons. We got another orange here. Higgins. Shadeidsman. Just when you thought it couldn't happen. Vic. He showed up. Color match. Notoriety. Deed. Aaron Rodgers. DK. Jamal Anderson. Them Dirty Birds. Kid Report. Come on, one hidden surprise. It won't be this pack. Genty again. That's like the 5th base Genty there, bro. I don't know, Kicker. He didn't want to show up in a mosaic form today. Arroyo, Dan Fouts, and some more base. All right, let me get this out of my way. I will do a recap of this, and then I'll do a roll call. We're halfway full in the next break. All right, base, you go over here. You go to your home, base. You go to your home, okay? Wasn't too bad, little monsters. It really wasn't. We started out with the good stuff right off the bat, though. But no, it wasn't bad at all. I'm not mad. I can dig it. Well, I'm talking about Shad. All right, recap. I got a decent stack over here to my left, too. All right, recap time. I don't know if they're even going to make any more anytime soon, FV. Anderson, Bryant, Purdy, Dart, Sanders. These are the base quarterbacks that I top-loaded. Jay Jetta, Puka, Shuck, Warner, Green, Dart, Caleb, Devontae, McBride, Olave, Herbie, Shuck, CJ2K, RJ Harvey, Trey Harris and Bryce Young, Jay Jetta, Adunzi, Dart, Irvin, Stafford, Kelsey, Gore, Micah, and Dart. Golden, Peppers, Bryant and Robinson, Daniels, Metcalf, Sayshawn. There's that auto, Seth Hennigan. Thank you, K13. Good morning, Chris. Barry Sanders, Larry Fitzgerald, Garrett Wilson, Calvin, Kenneth Walker, Ray Lewis, Peyton Manning, A.J. Brown, Caleb, Devontae Adams, Kyle Williams, CeeDee Lamb, Terrell Davis, and T.J. Watt. Tyler Warren, Tesla, Jaden, Bo Nix, Burrow, McBride, Golden, Sayshawn, Egbuka and Henderson, Caleb, Sam Darnold, Jalen Milroe, Jahmyr Gibbs, Silver Tet variation, Brock Bowers, notoriety, Cam Ward, Egbuka, Shadeidsman, Jackson Dart. We had Josie Jewell on the Genesis, Trevor Lawrence on the Honeycomb, and the stained glass was Jalen Milroe. There it is. There it is right there. Okay. All right, let's get this to the side. Give me 1 second here. I can't run it again. We ran it once yesterday. We're running it once today. I did that intentionally because I could only run it twice. So I wanted to spread it out a little bit. All right, let's print that out. That's right, Kimberly. You know how we do. Okay. This is break number 5342. All replays go to YouTube. 238 cards on YouTube is where it's at. It's live streaming right now. When it's not live streaming, it'll just be a replay you can watch forever and ever. The most important thing that you need to do is if you think you might miss part of this break or something, take a screenshot of that break number right now. That way you can go to your pictures later and go, okay, I know what break number it was, and you can go right to the replay and watch it, okay? Okay, it's about that time. Now let me take these down because I barely have them. I'm lucky they're even still standing up there. We'll start with 2 snack packs, and we'll work our way through this madness that I call this break right here. All right, Multi-year is pinned at the bottom of your screen. 6 different years. The only one missing is 2020, you guys. So 2019, then 21 through 25. Good luck. I'm going to take down the overlay real quick. Bang. All right. Let's get somebody something immediately. Does that sound all right with you? Okay, great. Yes, he is. Right here. Wake up, Tiffany. Casey, yeah, they're just called snack packs. They switched it up. It's still pretzels and popcorns and sundaes inside. Same thing, but we just got a little bit newer look. We wanted it to make it look a little, I don't know, clearer. That it was a repack instead of people going, "What's those pretzels?" Tiffany, look at your phone. Look at your phone. Tiffany, look at your phone. Look at your phone. Yeah, I got her. Let's see here. Oh, we start with a Sunday, huh? I told you. We're getting some people some deeds today, whether you like it or not. Oh, did it end, little monsters? We'll do shop the stand at the end since I've already started the break. But let me see who won it. Let me see who won it. In case it's I don't know, somebody that's not around all the time. Tonight, Owen, tonight there will be. I don't know exactly how they're breaking it yet, so. Small Town, looks like you've already claimed it. I see you've also hopped into the next break. Thank you. Small Town, we will do shop the stand at the end of this break, okay? Just give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're cool with that. Thank you, MC. Oh. It's pretzel time. Good luck, everybody. All right, we've got 2023 Obsidian. Ooh. Gem Mint 10 Obsidian is not easy to accomplish, you guys. Trust me. I've been doing this for a long time. Jordan Addison Orbital Asia Red Flood Rookie. That is nasty. And that's a pretzel. That's going to Josh. Nice hit, Josh. I have no idea, Owen. I really don't know the answer to that, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But hey, we take these. Josh, we take these. Now, sit back, relax. We're about to see a Sunday. This is somebody can sit back and enjoy the rest of this break, is what this is. Good luck. What do we got here? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, Doc, no. Hi, it's Jackson Dart, Genesis style. Whoops. And it's the variation. Voila. And since we pulled a Jackson Dart Genesis variation, we don't have to open the other boxes. Isn't that great? Anytime that happens, the other boxes don't have to get open. What a great break that was. All right, let's do the Prism retail here. Doc, just sit back and relax. I know you got more than a couple of teams, but you're okay. Just enjoy the break at this point. That's a good card. Adam was hoping for Josie Jewel again. Now, again, if you've never seen these retail boxes, I try to explain this the best that I can, you guys. These are the packs that you would see at a Target or a Walmart. The box would just be sitting open and you could buy the individual packs. It's got the SKU on it and everything. So that's what these are. But typically in them, there's 3 black and white checkerboards. You get a star or a rookie on that. You want it. And then there's the true green cracked ice that comes out of it as well. That's what the Prism retail boxes are. And let's see here. Jacob May on the Prism Break green cracked ice. Not too bad. Y'all disregard J-Man. He hasn't been in the hobby very long. We've got Ray McLeod. Woody Marks on the base. All cards shipped, even the base cards. Doc, that's a nice hit you got there. All right, here's one of the checkerboards. It is a rookie. Get rid of this kid reporter real quick. It's a Cowboy. Donovan for the Cowboys. Who got him this time? Fred Dog did. Oh, that's a PC card, Fred. Okay. 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 Josh Simmons. They did a little bit better this year with these. Last year, there would have been about 8 packs of just base cards. At least in this one, they put base rookies in more of them. There's usually 2 packs of base now. Jackson Dart Fireworks. Thanks, Doc G. She said since she hit that Genesis, she doesn't need any other Jackson Darts in this break. Thanks. Thanks, Doc. Braylon, Terrence Ferguson. It's a 6-year break that's pinned at the bottom of your screen. So just keep in mind, I won't go over every single box. The picture's accurate, but it's 2019 and then it's 21 through 25. Those are the 6 years. This might be the true green cracked ice right here. What team is it? Browns. I don't think it's a rookie though. It is not. Jerome Ford on the true green cracked ice for the Brownies. That is Becky. We'll take it, Becky. Which one, Emmett? Alec. Caden Ellis. Cam Miller. Checkerboard. Hang on. No way, dude. It's time to share. George Pickens on the checkerboard. There you go, bro. J-Man, if I had to guess, because it's a Sunday, I would say it's definitely 500 plus. Probably more than 5. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I'm guessing. RJ Harvey. 300. Okay. Ashton Genty on the green cracked ice emergent. And that is Joey. Let's see. Shamar Stewart. There's a base pack. And that's the variation you're looking up? That's 300? Kalel. Brock Bowers. Raiders eating already. Was it? Sometimes they are. Kev. Will Johnson. They will be tonight, Gary. They will be tonight. Checkerboard. Deshaun Jackson. So we're fresh out of checkerboards. That's that. And that one's going to kicker. Will Campbell. Doc, if it's me and I get that card, I'm probably slabbing that because that's probably the lowest amount for a case hit I've seen for that guy. Like, period. I don't know why it is, but I bet you if you scroll down, it sold for more than that a month ago. Arroyo. Jarquez Hunter. Oh, you want that kid reporter, Kurt? Nah, they're not for sale. They're a special treat. They're a hot commodity around here. You can't have them. Sorry. I'll sell you 3 for $8 grand. Is that cool? Abdul Carter. Let's do select. We won't do back-to-back Prism. Here we go. Cowboys ate up all the checkerboards in that one. Empty. No, it is. I was just surprised. I was surprised. Pollard for the Titans. Samuel Darnold. See, that's what you want to see right there, Draco. Out of 249, Wilson, Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase. And I said it once, but I'll say it again. All card ship, even the base. Okay? Samuel Darnold. We're about due for a zebra or something. We got an auto. Kyle Van Noy, Montez Sweat, and on the Acha, Colston Loveland going to Doc G. You're not done yet, Doc. We've only just begun. Holla. Sanders and Jonah. Cam Chancellor out of 299 for the Seahawks. Michael Williams, Ursery, London, and Simmons. Good morning, Noni. Are they PC? That's awesome, Draco. It's a good start then. Lane, this isn't terrible, Blondie Locks. This is one of the best offensive linemen in NFL history. Trent Williams out of 15 on the pink glitter field level. 7 out of 15. That's a nice card. That would be a PC card for me. I'm not a Niners fan, but I like good players. So that would probably go right into that. That would probably go in there to stay. Graham, Williams, and Young. We've got a silver Matthew Golden for the pack. Take that spot. Barrett Carter. We got something else here. Raiders, rookie. Oh, Mr. Besh wanted to show up today, Joey. Reed and Mahomes. It is a 2-color patch. Sneaky. Out of 199. This guy's story's not written yet. Not yet. Because he's going to play Kurt. That's why. Let's see how he plays, though. Pat Bryant out of 199. Ray Lewis, Mimbu, Neighbors, and Bijan. Take that, Denver. Warren, Ramondre, McConkey, Komet, and Michael Williams. What is that? Oh, okay. It was a shoe. Neal, Kennard, Tet on the base, and DJ Giddens. I think he might too. Kareem Hunt, Trevor H. and Matthew Golden again on the insert silver. Moore and Woolen. Cam Wood. Zabel for them Seahawks. Tetaroa McMillan on the patch for the Panthers. It is out of 149, and that is going to Kev K. There you go, Kev. A little bit of love. Ain't got nothing but love for you. It's been a pretty good box. Garrett and Henry. James Pierce Jr., Jaden Daniels color match out of 149 for the Commanders. All it takes. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Golden, Egbuka, and Will Johnson. We've known each other for so long. Norman Lott. What is this? For the Commanders, Bobby Wagner, patch auto out of 149. That's right, Doc G. That's right. You got it. You got it. He absolutely is a Seahawks legend. Jetta and Genty, 20 teams left. Thank you, little monsters. We're close to halfway in that next break. It is 6 years, multi-year, folks. Nobody's altogether that difficult in that. There's a lot of teams in the same range because it kind of has to be that way with it being multi-year. But nobody's super difficult to get in that break. I guess it all depends on what comes out of it, right? All right. Here we go. Prism International. You got to know when to hold 'em. Empty box. Know when to fold 'em. Watkins, Banks Jr., McGahee, some base, and Brock Bowers. Tootin. All right, we got a Lotus print here. Lambjack. Let's see. Got a rookie. Oh, I know that team. Amon-Ra St. Brown out of 18. 8 out of 18 going to Machinist. I'm a little jealous, Machinist. There's only 18 of these in the world. And you got one. Good morning, Jane. Oh, you did. You got one. I'm looking at it right there. Brooks and Helm. K. Dotton on the Kangaroo print out of 61. Judy and Calvin Johnson. Yeah, the biggest thing to know about the break that's pinned. Good morning, 318. The biggest thing to know is that I know I told you it's 6 year, but the biggest box in there is still 2025 Topps Chrome. So always keep that in mind when you're looking at teams. Go with your gut, but don't forget that part. Alec Mopper. We've got a Dante Thornton Jr. and a Shadeedsman. Russell the Bustle for the Giants, Super Bowl champion Russell Wilson out of 61 on the Kangaroo print. Eckler and Travis Hunter. Milrow. A Silver Bo Nix we'll take. And Burrow. Mario, who knows? Yeah, we're doing baseball today, Savannah. It'll be later in the afternoon, but we'll do the ones you were here yesterday. We'll do the ones that we did yesterday. I had to open a new open a new case of Delights, the update Delights, and I had to open a new case of Topps Chrome Black. So we only had 2 left in the case that we were working on yesterday, and then I have 2 more out of the new case. But yes, the answer is yes. Jackson Dart base, Tyleek Williams with the Kid Reporter. Tyleek Williams out of 44. And some more base. It's baseball's jumbo, Tim. Did I say Delight? I didn't mean to. If I did, I didn't mean to. Zach Evans on the auto. And Caleb Johnson. My bad. If I said Delight, I didn't mean to. They're jumbos. Thomas, Trey Hendrickson out of 44 for the Bengals, Bosa, and Mahomes. I am Mario. We opened it yesterday, but that's always a good product. I was talking about it earlier. But also, I think prior to that coming out, Mario, regular Bowman's coming out. We've got an, Plum Blossom, anyone? Sayshawn, CD. Let's see if we can take a sneak peek at the team here. It is a Jaguar. It is not a rookie. Okay. Good luck. Travis Achan Jr. out of 8, I believe. 3 out of 8. He is the highest paid running back in the NFL right now. That's going to Poke. We did hit that too, Tim. You're right. Williams and Monongai. Murray, Lad McConkey out of 44. Kid Reporter. And Andrew Van Ginkel. That's true, Lips Rips. You're right. That is true, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. The rookie... I don't even know how does that line up like that? I think the NFL definitely doesn't covet the running back like they used to. But don't worry, Gibbs will be it'll be Gibbs soon. Now that all that's happened. Tim Tebow on the silver, and Omarion Hampton with some base. Well, it's because teams are running back by committee now. There's no team just runs one running back anymore. Ghost, what's up, bro? All right, tops. Here, I'm going to take these down. I don't like that glare. I just don't like it. We're not going to deal with that. They're still sitting right here. I just don't like the glare. I'm not a fan of the glare. All right, fine. All y'all go to the side. How about that? Topps Chrome. I did Ghost. I got settled. Got down here officially on... What do you think about that? Basically Saturday morning. Then I had to do everything as far as moving stuff and putting stuff here, putting stuff there. So, yeah, I've been settled for a few days now. Still kind of new, but that's all right. I'll survive. All right. Topps Chrome time. It is a 6-year break pinned at the bottom of your screen. We ran it once yesterday, and this is the only time I can run it. I won't be able to run it again. So if multi-year's your thing, that's it. Egbuka Refractor, JJ, and Fannin. And then we still have 2 repacks after this box, too. BTJ out of 275 and RJ Harvey base. Reichert, Jaden, Quinshawn on the base. Good morning, Jamie. Welcome in, everybody. Montez Sweat going to Doc G's PC out of 275. Yoshivash and Pat Bryant. 19 squads left. All right, little monsters. Hey, you know we're almost halfway full in that other break. Actually, when you tell me there's 19 teams left in a 6-year break, that means somebody's getting slept on. There's a 2025. There's probably about 3 or 4 2025 teams that apply in the other product too that probably shouldn't be there. 2 or 3. Braden Smith for the Colts, Edelman, and Mason Graham. Prescott, Slayton, Joseph Burrow, Omarion Hampton. Aaron Rodgers. Kalal. I haven't personally, Big Jen, but Mister has. Josh Sweat, I think he pulled 2 in the same night. Barkley and Simmons. I expect that to happen, little monsters. The 25 teams have to be the biggest teams in that break. And the reason why they have to be the biggest teams in that break, because Topps Chrome is the biggest box in that. Now there's 6 hobbies in it, but Topps Chrome hobby is the biggest hobby in that break, monetarily. For the Ravens, Kyle Hamilton out of 275, Michael Wilson and Barron. Herbie, T.O. for the Eagles, and Denzel Burke. And I guess the best way to think about it when a multi-year breaks up there, because it's not easy. Like, I've got 6 hobbies in that break. The best way to think about it is, yeah, obviously the 25 is the prominent part of that is the 25 Topps Chrome hobby. But all those other years doesn't mean that you might not be able to hit a rookie for those teams, but you can definitely hit other people. All these teams have legends. There's a Classics 21 in it. There's Composite, Topps Composite. There's Topps Chrome 24 in it. So Topps always involves the legends for all these teams. Browning, Porter, Addison, and Nolan. That's one thing they've definitely gotten right over the years, is incorporating legends throughout it all. And this is, we got 2 repacks left after this box right here. Jacob May on the refractor and Deion Walker for the Bills. Mahomes, Khalil Mack, Return of the Mack. I think there's a Stutzman card in every box. I've decided. This might be the auto. Denzel Burke out of 75 for the Cardinals. Blondie Locks. A little Denzel Burke action, perhaps? Perhaps? Potentially? Bijan and Uman Milan. Barkley, Gunnar Helm for the Titans. Xavier McKinney and Xavier Watts. Let's take care of this Gunnar Helm. Cameron, Queen, and Hennigan. There's that Hennigan guy again. He found his way onto the table again. Caleb Johnson, Christian McCaffrey, and Mike Green. Jared Goff, Silver, and Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt. Wilson, Kelly, and Prather. Jane, we didn't even set one this morning, but we haven't seen one yet. So let's do 2.5 because we haven't seen one yet. Michael Penix and Mason Taylor. All right, now this is where it comes down to it, folks. This is the beauty of the repacks. Somebody's probably going to get saved right here. And probably more than one. But at least one will probably get saved right here, right now. Buck! Hold on. How many Vikings... how many current roster Vikings have a Super Bowl ring? How many? How many of them? How many of them? Are there any? Do any of them have a Super Bowl ring? Huh? Huh? Or, how about this, Buck? The late, great Sam Darnold was a Viking at one point. The year prior to him winning the Super Bowl, I think he might have been a Viking. Who knows? Pretzel. I can't tell what this is. Hang on. Drew Brees and who is that? Is that Marcus Colston. Dual auto for the Saints. Well, Doc G took that one too. K-Cup. Thanks, K-Cup. Appreciate you. K-Cup, did you see that the Reds let the Cubs win? 2 days in a row? I did. Wasn't anything the Cubs did. It was all the Reds. Cubs did nothing. You know how we do. Pretzel. Uh-oh, hang on. Jerry Ditzel's sister's here. Hang on. Hang on. All right, good luck. What in the world? For the Texans, best tutties, CJ Stroud, Nico Collins out of 10. 6 out of 10 gold. And just like that, Mario got a deed. Just like that, Mario now has a deed. Where there wasn't one, there is one now. And that's the beauty of repacks, folks. That's why they're in here. Save someone's day, why don't we? No, we still didn't get a case hit out of select. We still didn't get a zebra. We didn't get those out of that. We still didn't get them. So that won't be the last time we do select today, I'll tell you that. Let's do a recap of this real quick, and then I'll see what's off the board in the next one. 6-year break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Okay. Goff, Addison, Helm, Sweat, Brian Thomas Jr. We had the Bobby Wagner patch auto for the Commanders. Jack Besh, RPA, Tedero McMillan, patch. Jaden, and it's just a pretzel. That's right, Matol. Good morning, Matol. Out of 149, Jaden Daniels. Matol, you have a Givey that you won that you need to go claim. It's probably going to run out soon. Matol, go claim your Givey. Go claim your Givey. It's in the orders, and then you scroll down to giveaways, I think. Go do that. You've got one in here pending right now. Golden, Amon-Ra out of 18. Jacob May, McConkey, Travis Achan Jr. on the Plum Blossom, Hendrickson, Zach Evans, Bo Nix, and Tim Tebow on the Silvers. Jackson Dart, Tyleek Williams, Russell Wilson, Egbuka, Cam Chancellor, Chase, True Green Cracked Ice Ford, Donovan for the Cowboys, Cade Otton, Deshaun Jackson, George Pickens for the Cowboys, Denzel Burke out of 75, Jackson Dart, Trent Williams out of 15, field level, Sam Darnold for the Seahawks out of 249, Golden, Pat Bryant, Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens, Braden Smith, Brock Bowers, and Ashton Genty. Drake May on the refractor, Herbie, Terrell Owens for the Eagles. We had the Colston Loveland auto going to Doc G. Jordan Addison is going to Josh. CJ Stroud gold. CJ Stroud, Nico Collins gold best tutties. Good morning, Tex. We had the dual auto, Breeze and Colston. And then you had the Jackson Dart Genesis for the Giants. Look at those deeds. Look at all those deeds. Look at just deeds everywhere. All right, fine. Just a bunch of deeds. Let me get this to the side here. I'll do a roll call. Let me get the multi-year break up there. Give me 1 second. I know we're over halfway, so let me do a roll call on that, and then we'll see what's what. Okay. And then once I've got the break up there, we'll do the shop to stand. Just give me 1 second. All right. We're going to go in chronological order. So 23, we'll start with 2019. What's up, Henry? 21, 22, 24, and 25. Oh, chill out there a little bit. Okay, let's start with 2019. All cards ship, even the base. That's absolutely right, Low Monsters. You got it. Why, yes, there is a Topps break at the bottom of your screen. How did you know? You're on point. You know that? And yes, there is a Breaker's Delight and a Topps Chrome Hobby and a Select Hobby and 2 blasters. That's what it is. That's the break. Let's see what Ancient Relic flies out of 2019 Fodl here. Oh, I see everything, Bill. I don't miss anything, ever. I didn't see it live, but I saw it later. Empty box. Carson Wentz for the Eagles. What a hit. What a hit. Nice hit, kicker. That's nasty. Juan Thornhill for the Chiefs on the Stars. And why are you here? Stop. Don't you have something better to do? That's all you got to do is that. By the way, does anybody know what school this guy went to? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Oh, well, would you look at that? The University of Virginia. And this is out of 25. Hakeem Butler on the auto for the Cardinals. That's right, Doc. That's right. Travis Homer for the Seahawks. That is C9. And C9, that's out of 50. Dakota Allen and Dwayne Haskins. Don't be doing that to me. Don't do that, C9. Stop that. Stop it. People still collect this guy. All it takes, Dwayne Haskins. Then we had a little Travis Homer action. Hakeem Butler and a Juan Thornhill. I don't know if Juan was good for a long time. I just don't know if he I don't know if he's still around or not. I don't know if he's still on a team or not. I'm not sure. But he was a good player for a very long time. Okay. Let's get into 21. Now, some of y'all may not have seen Classics before. It's pretty good. It's pretty good product. He did. Yes, he sure did. Empty. Free agent. He was playing good for a long time, Erica, and then I didn't really see his name anymore, so I just assumed something happened, injury or something. All right, 2021. Matt Ryan Classics. I don't think that's numbered. Let's check. It is not. Behind that, Diami Brown, rookie for the Commanders. Not numbered. Jacob Harris for the Rams. Also not numbered. DJ Moore looks like he's going to be numbered for the Panthers. Houday. He is out of 60, 45 out of 60. You have Terrell Davis Legends for the Broncos. 1 of 1. Well. Hello, Denver. Hey, Nick. Would you like to have a Terrell Davis 1 of 1 today? Well, you did. Congratulations. D-Vault says he's a buyer on the Diami Brown. 1 of 1, bro. 1 of 1. And then Baker Mayfield for the Brownies. 3 of 5. I told you he could be in there. There you go, C9. I told you he could be in there. DJ Moi. Those are some of the boxes that I used to, before I started getting into breaks. I paid to dome a couple of those online, in breaks or on live streams before. Nick, I got you. Give me 1 second. Here you go, bro. Eli, what's up? One. Oh no, Yaga, I just do whatever I want because I'm Primo. That's all it is. Yeah, that's it. And Matt Ryan wasn't numbered. All right, let's move on to Chronicles. Congrats, Nick. Do you want to get the 101? I don't know if I put that up there for you. Make sure you can get the 101. All right, Chronicles, be good to us. Every time I open Chronicles, somebody says, I miss Chronicles. Every time. Watch it not happen this time. Emptiness. We got Joseph Burrow. Tyreek Hill. Jahan Dotson. Samuel Howell. Desmond Ritter. Sauce out of 149 for the Jets. Hutch for the Lions. And Velus Jones Jr. not numbered. Aiden Hutchinson. I see you, Nick. Malik Willis. George Pickens. Jelani Woods. Wandale Robinson. Oh boy. Oh boy. For the Steelers, Matt. George Pickens rookie auto out of 99. We'll probably take those. Oh, who knows what? Who knows? Nobody can wrangle in bingo. He just does what he's bingo. 8 out of 99. Drake London, Malik Willis, and Tom Brady. And this was a silver. Let's see what else we got chilling in here. And then the rest of the breaks all tops. Hutch. J-Mo. Christian Watson for the pack. Trayvon Walker. Aiden Hutchinson. Drake London out of 199. Pickens again on the base rookie. And Damian Pierce. Nice little Drake London there. Who got the Falcons in this? Llama did. Llama knows the things. What's up, Evan? No, it's the Breaker's Delight break. That's what's pinned. Breaker's Delight, regular hobby, select, and 2 blasters, all 2025. That's what's at the bottom. Logvian, good morning. Pacheco. James Cook. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Doc, are you kidding me? Hang on. Kenneth Walker, rookie. Doc, are you kidding me? Thank you, Doc. Thank you. Thank you, Doc. That's definitely PC. I'll probably slab that. 20 out of 49 Hutch on the Prism Black rookie auto. Thank you, Doc. Kayvon Thibodeau out of 75. We've got a Tom Brady Prism Black for the Bucks and Alec Pierce. I told you he might be in there. I told you. Those acetate cards are a little bit harder to top load sometimes. They're not very thick cards. And then, oh, I forgot about I'm sorry, I got enthralled with Hutch and forgot about our boys here. Kenneth Walker, and there's a James Cook rookie too. I had to look. That's PC. Like, I'd look at that card if I was at a card show. I might not buy it, but I'd look at it. I'd be like, oh. Heineke. Let's see here. Jonathan Taylor, Damian Pierce, Wandell Robinson. We got a Lambjack on the patch out of 199. Not bad. We'll take that, Ravens. Llama. Mr. Llama. Sky Moore out of 99 for the Chiefs. We have Trayvon Walker. And Bailey Zappi. All right, after this, it's all tops. Clayton. What's up, Clayton? Cordero Patterson, Baker Mayfield, Joseph Burrow, Danny Gray, Bailey Zappi, Pierre Strong Jr., Brian Robinson Jr., and John Mechie for the Texans. What happened to John Mechie? He was quite the prospect, and I know he was sick. But whatever happened, did he fizzle out? Did it just never get an opportunity or something? Like, what happened there? All right, it's 23 time. Jerry, I see you, Jerry. Hey, y'all wanted the Breaker's Delight. It's in there. Don't be scared now. You're like, come on, put the light up there. Put the light up there. We want the light. We want the light. Well, it's up there. It's in the shop right now. Empty box. Good morning, Cheyenne. Was with Philly and then got traded. Jerry Rice, Jerome Bettis, Tom Brady for the Pats on the Topps Chrome Black. Devin Hester, Adrian Peterson out of 99. Bettis, Gore, and Bettis. Oh, is that I think that's just regular. Never mind. Well, you never know. You never quite know. We take Tom Brady's, though. That I do know. Flutie, Eli, Hines Ward, Mike Singletary on the mini diamonds, Doc. Art Monk, Emmitt Smith, Tim Kelly, and Rod Smith. Supposed to be 3 autos in this. It was out of 49, little monster. Out of 49. Jay Novacek for them boys. Anthony Richardson, you know we'd see him. CJ Stroud, rookie for the Texans. Adrian, Corbett, and Gronk. So the composite was something that they did where they kind of had a taste of all their products. It's kind of like Chronicles was for Panini, but for Topps. That's kind of what it is. Dan Hampton, McNabb, Jerry Rice, we got an auto. I know who that is. Dante Culpepper for the Vikings. And that is not numbered, but it is going to Cardmaster Splinter. Wow. Did Gil get a hold of this card? Look at that. Eli on the refractor for the Giants. Voltaic, McNabb, McCaffrey, and Adrian Peterson. Bryce Young, Ricky Williams, Michael Vick, Steve Young, Papa Winslow for the Chargers out of 200, Fred Taylor, Manley, and Molds. I don't collective. This was the last one I had. I did a break with it in it yesterday, and I did a break with it in it today, and then I'm out of this stuff. We just grabbed a few just so we could do some multi-year breaks. Yeah, Eric, it is. It is. You're right. Neil Anderson, Dante Culpepper, Wayne Krabet, Zach Thomas for the Dolphins. Not numbered, but it's green. So, Boomer Esiason for the Bengals, Sean Alexander, James, and Tom Brady. Tom Terrific. Yes, I top load every Tom Brady card. Do you know why? Because he's football's he's the equivalent of Michael Jordan in football. Every Michael Jordan card that exists should have a top loader on it. Mike Quick, Savage. This is the multi-year break. You're not in this one. You're not in this break, so I don't know if you got in the next one or what, but you're not in this one. The next one is the Breaker's Delight, which I had probably about 10 people asking for it this morning. Oh, was it the one before? Okay. Yeah, it's 53-43. Thank you, everybody. Dan Marino, Rod Smith, Barry Foster, Sterling Sharp for the pack, orange out of 25. That's MG. There you go, MG. McCaffrey, Aikman, and Peterson. Sterling. We should still have 2 more autos in this box. We should. Daniel Marino. Little Monsters, you're starting to scare me. You're a little too informed. You need to chill out a little bit. Hey, did you know, Primo? Bryce Young, Mike Singletary, Eddie George, Cornelius Bennett out of 299 for the Bills. Yikes. And that is Art. That is 254 out of 299. Dante Culpepper, Amendola Davis, and Peyton Manning. Yeah, because they only let you have like 5 mods or something like that. I think it's a little bit more than that, but not very many. Lewis, Perry, McNabb, Reed, old Jason Sehorn out of 199, Kelly, Moss, and Winslow. Three packs left, and then we've got Topps Chrome 24 hobby and 25 hobby. McNabb, Tillman, McCardell, Dallas Clark for the Colts, going to Merrick. There you go, Merrick. That's not bad, bro. Quite the player. He's probably Peyton Manning's best friend still. Dan Marino on the refractor. McMahon, Will Levis, and Will Levis. Yes, Mario, they're doing it tonight. Mrs. is probably working on that break now, if I know her. Sproles, Tillman, Dante Culpepper, Jim McMahon, Jerry Rice Refractor, Modern Artist, John Elway, Levis, and Levis. She's probably working on that break now. Here, let me take a look at something. I'm gonna open this last pack, then I need to look at something over here. I need to check something. Thank you, little monsters. Taylor, Lawrence Taylor, Jason Taylor, Jerry Taylor. Sean Alexander, Mike Singletary. Ooh. CJ Stroud on the Topps Gallery. Rookie out of 250. That's just a clean, nice looking card right there. Topps Gallery. Who got the Texans this time? Jiggly. We'll take that. Just a good looking card overall. It's crisp. It's clean. Richardson, Harrison, and Sean Alexander. Now let me check this just real quick. I want to check something on my end. 23 teams is correct. That break is 53-44. That's pinned at the bottom of our screen. All right. So let me check this real quick. 23 teams left. There's plenty of good ones. That I do know. I don't know. Some of the easier teams may be off the board, or maybe some of the big ones. I don't know. Okay. All right, let me do this real quick. Y'all are doing pretty good on the likes today, too. All right, that's better. Popping up in your upper left-hand corner is a givey for the Cardinals in that break that is pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Topps Chrome 24. Holla. Emptiness. And that is not for the break that I'm ripping right now. That wouldn't even make sense to try to give away a team when you're halfway through the rip. But it is for the next break. Spielman, Charlie Batch, Walter Payton. Okay. Trey Benson out of 99 for the Cardinals on the rookie. And that is G's. G's with the rookie. Acha. Walker, Kurt Warner, Jacob Cowling, and Xavier Leggett. Moon, Allen, Hannah, Pearson, Ray Lewis out of 250 for them Ravens. Jaden Daniels out of 99 going to the Commander. All it takes. Enos Rakestraw and a Jaden Daniels base. Well, that was a good pack. Jaden Daniels base rookie. Jaden Daniels rookie out of 99 Youthquake. And Ray Lewis. Delaney Walker, Larry Johnson, Mean Joe Green, Peyton Manning, John Hanna out of 275 for the Pats, Terry Bradshaw, Troy Franklin, and Quinion. Quinion Mitchell, Quinion. Joe Thomas, Steve Grogan, Steve Atwater, Jamal Charles out of 75, Brock Bowers refractor rookie for the Raiders, Keon Coleman, Fashanu, and Terrion Arnold. Good morning, everybody. Welcome on in. We still got a 25 hobby after this, too. We've worked our way through 4 hobbies, almost 5 now, but we got 1 left after that. And then all I can offer you is the light break pin at the bottom of your screen. I mean, hey, what are you going to do? Tony Baloney's in the house. John Elway, Mike Quick, Troy Aikman, Dalton Hilliard, Todd Heap, Marvin Harrison Jr., refractor all etch, Cole Bishop, and Dylan Johnson. Tippett, Hampton, Baselli, Curse, Molds, CJ2K, Eichenberg, and Theo Johnson. I did say Tony Baloney. He's in the house. I saw him. He's trying to hide from us, little monsters, but I saw him. Tony Baloney will do things like that because he's Tony Baloney. Gates, Don Majikowski, Edelman, Kalen Bullock out of 399, Marshawn Lloyd for the pack, Jaden Daniels base all etch, Will Shipley, and Kamari Lassiter. We should still have another auto in this. This one's 2 per box, Nick. The next one, the 2025 hobby, is 1. They only did 1. Well, let's get that penny sleeve out of here. Let's try that again. Kalen Bullock. No, it's to be that break that's down there right now. It's the easiest break that could still be considered an actual break with the delight in it. Everything else I've seen with a delight in it, I don't know if I can actually call it that. You can call it because you're breaking cards, but Vrabel, Kuechly, Falk, Singletary, Daniel Fouts on the negative. That's right. That's right, Mayberry. Bradshaw, Bucky Irving, and Adonai Mitchell. I don't know what to expect with a Trey Benson. What's up, Bear Down? I don't know what to expect with a Trey Benson. I'm not sure. Something. Steve Hutchinson, Todd Heap, Sims, Kelly, Eli on the refractor, Marcus Allen, Joe Alt, and Javian Sanders. Osby's back's Bear Down. I'm back. I'm back. I'm thinking redemption, Mayberry. Fouts, Roethlisberger, Hannah, Pearson, Tuck, Carter, Michael Hall, and Kalen Carson. Okay. Thank you, sir. I think. Oh, never mind. I thought there were more, but I'm wrong.
You know what's crazy? The detailer showed up. They walked in. It's 2 kids I've known since 6th grade.
Are you kidding me? Oh, do you need the key?
Yeah, they're doing it. They'll tell you right first.
Okay. Marino, Perry, Revis, Ron Dane, Aeneas Smith, Blake Corum, Quinyon, and Jalen McMillan. Get that out of here. All right. Well, either it's here or it's not. I don't know what to say. I am, Stevie. I am. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I moved this weekend. I'm officially a Tennessean. Have been for about 4 or 5 days now. Well, I've been here longer than that, but my stuff's here now. Dexter Manley. Ooh, is it a red auto? Ooh, man, this could be something. Okay, hang on. Hang on. This could be Colson, Leary, Devin Hester. I don't want to reveal it. Okay. Tony Mandarich. And let's see, New England. Thank you, Stevie. It's a rookie, I think. It is. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah! Mayberry, you knew in your soul. I knew in my soul, and you knew in your soul too. We've seen and opened and seen enough cards to know. Doc, it's Polk. Man, that could have been a nasty, nasty, nasty card. Oh, Doc. Jalen Polk. Man, Come on, man. Don't be teasing me like that. I know mainly, but it could have, before I saw the rookie shield, it could have been Tom Brady too. Could have been Gronk. Could have been Drake May. Like, that's all right. I'm gonna move on. I got excited though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm a little excited right now. All right, 25s. Redemption. Thank you, mainly. Brando, I can't help it. Look, it's not every day that the red autos in the last pack in top, like all the things. Rodgers, Pittman, Keenan Allen, and a Buka base. Cook. Well, Sebastian Castro's the auto in this one out of 250. Jalen Polk and Sebastian Castro. CeeDee Lamb and Gunnar Helm. We might still be able to hit a short print out of this. Walter Nolan, Amon-Ra, and Brady Cook. They did, Mayberry. Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, refractor, and Will Howard on the base rookie. I'm still all worked up from the fact that there was a red auto New England like it. You don't just instantly come back down from that, even though it wasn't what you thought it was. Like I'm like, oh boy, oh boy. Delpit, Sweat, Irving, Alec. Reed, Young, Jahmyr Gibbs refractor, and Hawes. Jahmyr. And I like to try to put multi-year up there every once in a while. We won't do it every single day, but we'll you know, I try to incorporate that probably more so on the weekends than anything. But I just gotten back, so you can't hit those cards if you don't have the product in the break. Patriots, Jelani Tavai out of 75, Horn and Sampson. Sometimes it's feast, sometimes it's famine, but you just can't hit those cards you want to go after in those later years. Smith, McLaughlin, Walker, and Shedeur. I think so too, Nick. Robinson, Prather, but there's also a lot of new people in the hobby, and they don't, you know, the multi-year stuff, I think kind of confuses them sometimes. May, Allen, Trayvon, and Tez Johnson. Walker, Allen, May, Riley. Come on now. You can't just leave us with a Sebastian Castro. You got to give us a D. Thanks. Colston Loveland, that's a little bit better. Will McDonald and Jonah. That's a little bit better. We'll take that, Doc. Smith, Mason Taylor, Eric Dickerson for the Rams, and DJ Giddens. That kind of looked like it might have been numbered. It wasn't, but it kind of had that appeal. Cardinals Givey is for the next break. 2 minutes left. Right over there. You just gotta click that little bag over there. I thought I'd make it through this break without having to open some more top loaders, but it wasn't true. I guess that's what I get for thinking, you know. While I open these for your viewing pleasure, Man, I haven't had a V8 in a while, Pat. All right. Actually, I want a V8. I want a V8. No, it was not Mayberry. Henry, Tet, and LaQuint Allen. Garrett Williams, Scary Terry, and Jack Sawyer. Come on. Johnson, Burns, Genty, and Will Johnson. I'm sitting in a V8. No, I wouldn't mind having a V8. It's been a while. Dobbs. Quinn Ewers out of 99. Green Lava. That's not bad, Zimmy. We needed something. We needed something with a little pizzazz. That'll work. Roshan. Tyler Warren. We needed something, Doc. There had to be something still chilling in there. For the Patriots, Robert Spillane. So we're getting all the Patriots, all the other Patriots. Tetaroa out of 275 for the Panthers. Houday, Royals. 1 pack left. Now I'm going to do a recap of this. I'm going to assume Jacob did not win the Cardinals. Jelani Tavai, Robert Spillane. You're going to have all the others, Doc G. Like Mac Hollins. And Tom Brady on the Legends of the Gridiron. And Caleb Johnson. Yeah, Llama, it was, well, when we saw Sebastian Castro, my hopes kind of dwindled a little bit. But that didn't mean we couldn't have got something. We just didn't. Here, let me get these back. Or let me try to get these in some kind of order here. I'm going to do a recap of this break here momentarily. Give me a second. Then I'll do a roll call for what's off the board in the next one. Double Laysai. I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry. You want? You could keep the Hutch. It's a good card. I know you're a big avid Lions fan. Let me get this out of the way here. Okay, recap. What up, young buck? Spillane, Genty, Taylor. Is it lagging? It's not lagging on mine. It is raining here today. Can y'all see me? XJ, maybe. Maybe. It is Deber. It's for the one we haven't ripped yet. The one pinned at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Dickerson, Loveland, Corum and Manning, Fouts, Bullock out of 399, Daniels, Hannah, Daniels, Jim McMahon, McNabb, and Reed. We had a green Zach Thomas, Tom Brady, Michael Vick, Steve Young, Papa Winslow out of 200 for the Chargers, Eli, Novacek, Hester, Sky Moore, James Cook, Kenneth Walker, Christian Watson, Malik Neighbors, and Tom Brady. Okay, well, it was happening yesterday, Seth. Some people were getting a lag, some people weren't. Dan Marino, Drake London, Diami Brown auto for the Commanders. Jamal Charles out of 75. Kayvon Thibodeau was out of 75. Hutch, Ray Lewis out of 250. Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Jacob Harris for the Rams. Alec Pearson, Malik Willis, George Pickens, Sauce out of 149. Hakeem Butler, Adrian Peterson out of 99. Tom Brady, Prism Black. DJ Moore for the Panthers out of 60. Houday, that's got a little bit of wax down there at the bottom, but that'll probably come off pretty easily. Juan Thornhill, Travis Homer, Dwayne Haskins, and Mike Singletary on the mini diamonds. Did I say Malik Neighbors? Malik Ditzel. London out of 199. Baker Mayfield, 3 out of 5 for the Browns. Tet out of 275. Out of 75, Tavai, Gibbs, Rogers, Marino. Cornelius Bennett out of 299. Sebastian Castro out of 250. Jalen Polk out of 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5, almost. Jaden Daniels out of 99. CJ Stroud was also numbered. Rookie out of 250. Sterling Sharp Orange out of 25. Dante Culpepper, Marvin Harrison Jr., Brock Bowers, Jerry Rice, John Elway, Seahorns out of 199. Rod Smith and Anthony Richardson. We've got CJ Stroud, Lambjack Patch out of 199, Ewers out of 99, Green Lava, Trey Benson Auto, rookie out of 99, George Pickens rookie for the Steelers out of 99, Dallas Clark Auto for the Colts, Hutchinson rookie, Prism Black out of 49 on the auto, and the Terrell Davis 101 for the Broncos. Going to Nick. There were a couple. There was a couple. Yes, there was. I mean, there were some good hits in this. It's just multi-years can sometimes be feast or famine. Sometimes you can hit the biggest card you hit all day in that break. All right. Now remember, 2 of the tops, Chrome Black, are from the case we were working on yesterday, and then there's 2 from a fresh case that I opened this morning. This is break number 5344. All replays go to YouTube. 2 through 8 cards on YouTube is where it's at. It's a live stream right now. When it's not a live stream, it will just be a replay. Okay. Now, this sat through the witching hour. I'm interested to see what's in it. More importantly, I'm interested to see what's in that delight. Okay? Good luck, everybody. I'm going to take the overlay down, and we're going to get to ripping. Okay. Y'all waiting for baseball? It's there. It's not there. It's there now. Good luck. Oh, Sarah, it's too late now. We'll do that at the end of the break, but let's see who won it. I do want to see that. I want to see who won Shop the Stand. It was Wannabe. Wannabe, we'll do that at the end of the break. Ariana, I'll probably do that twice, unless something weird happens and it doesn't go. We'll probably do that baseball break twice. Same one. Empty. Taylor, Sam Darnold, Refractor, Brock Bowers, and Jalen Reed. Kyle, have you ever set up for TikTok Shop at all? I think I feel like I've seen your name before. Kyle, you've been in here before. You've gotten spots before, haven't you? You just got to go to your orders and then go over to Gibby's. Patrick, Dexter Lawrence, I might be wrong. Jeffrey Simmons, I don't know if you've been in here or not. I'm pretty sure you are though, Kyle. My brain's making my brain hurt right now. That's what I thought, Kyle. Your picture's changed since the last time I saw you. So yeah, you just go to your orders and scroll over to giveaways and claim it. Tony Pollard, Cam Jordan out of 50, and Dante Thornton. I thought that was you, but I think, or you changed your picture recently, anyways. I was gone all last week, so I got you. Ward, Henry, CeeDee Lamb Refractor, and a Colston Loveland for those Bears, because Doc G don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Kyle, we'll do that at the end of this break. O'Neal, Pierce, Diggs, Thornton. Russell Wilson. Brian Robinson Jr., Jalen Johnson, and Brashard Smith. Hubbard, Neighbors, McConkey, Tyler Algier. Jamar Chase, Kenneth Walker, Derrick Henry, and Chris Jones for the Chiefs. Mims, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Jacobs, and R.J. Harvey for the Broncos. It's my boy Jahmyr. Herbie, Rice, Tua, Kevin Winston Jr. Yeah, it's baseball. Baseball's pinned now, you guys. It's down there. Watt, Hurts, Evan Ingram, and a Quinshawn base. Njoku, Wirfs, Donald, and a Jalen Ramsey for the Steelers. That's USMC. Josh, I don't know if that's happening tonight. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just not sure that it is because I know they're going to be doing some Toy Story. So if they do that break, it'll probably be after Toy Story. Hafunga, Aaron Jones, and Mullins. Stafford, Buckner, Phillips, and Pat Bryant. Little Matt Stafford action. 5:30 Central, Josh. They'll be on at 5:30 Central, and I'll be on at 6 Central tonight on the other platform. Let's do Topps Chrome Hobby now. Empty. Kaysen, it's somebody put that in the chat for me. There it is. That's where I'm at. You just got to download that app. And then it's still 2 through 8 cards over there. Malachi Starks. Herbie, Smith, Jacobs, and Matthew Golden. That's where I'll be. Yep. Thank you, everybody. Newbin, McPherson, Puka on the refractor, and Riley Leonard base. Charbonnet. Oh, man, this guy shows up way too much. I pulled this guy's auto at least 3 times myself. Stutzman out of 250 for the Saints. He just shows up too much. Way too much. Egbuka and Cam Ward base. Like, he should not be showing up that much. Period. Deshaun Hand, Terrence Ferguson. There's our first Rourke of the day. It's all Alyssa's fault. And Arkham's. Because they wanted to come in here and talk trash. You can blame all of them. They created that. So when they're back in here, make sure that you let them know how you feel about it. Trayvon Walker, Ayuk, and Bond. Thuney. Refractor, Mr. Dart. Going to the G-Men. Elkton, that helps a little bit. Bond and Will Campbell. Young, Juszczyk, Coupe de Jean, and Besh. Yeah, let them know, Llama. It's all their fault. Palmer, Kelsey, Chris Jones, and Elijah Arroyo. Prescott, Darius, Big Play, Slay out of 299, Grant Delpit, and James Pierce Jr. Shamar Stewart, Verse, and Ty Felton. Badgett, Williams, Higbee, Williams. McDuffie and O'Neal. Jordan Love on the refractor, Fortune 15, and base Colston Loveland. Wow, Mario, that's wow. Well. Okay then. DK Metcalf, Fred Warner, Sayshawn, and Travis Hunter. Brian Robinson Jr., Tesla, Marquez Valdez, Scantling, and Ollie Gordon II. We still have Select and Delight left. Dowdle, Bosa, Max Crosby on the refractor, and Benjamin Morrison. The best card in my PC. It'd have to be a base 1986 Lou Dobbs card. That's my best one. I know, right? Tank Bigsby, Devin Achan, Aaron Donald, and Campbell. Yeah, it's Stutzman, Doc G. Brown, Slay, Chase, and Woody Marks. McLaughlin, Dylan Gabriel out of 275, Quinnen Williams, and Tyler Booker. It's Mr. Stutzman there, Doc. Judy, Aaron Jones Jr., Derek Stingley Jr., and Bay Shaw Tootin. All right. No special deed in that hobby. Except for Stutzman. I mean, that's quite the hit. Select is up. Jeff, I mean, you know, love you never know. I got a lot to open up in this break. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and yes, there is baseball pin at the bottom of your screen. It's true, it's true. Empty. Pittman. Kelsey. Brian Burns on the patch auto for the Giants out of 49. Little Brian Burns action. Elkton will take it. Arroyo and George Pickens. 18 squadrons left in baseball. Okay. Quinn Ewers. Harold Fannin Jr. out of 299. Sweat, Brian Thomas Jr., and Chris Godwin. Zabel. Okay, Giants. Kayvon Thibodeau on the patch auto out of 249 for the Giants. The Giants box. Sayshawn, James Conner, and Tua. Larry, I don't know. I don't know. Evan Brown, Quinion out of 399. Mason Graham, Jalen Hurts, and Andrew Van Ginkel. I don't know about all that. Sorry, I had to get rid of old boy. That's right, you're a super fan now, Doc. There's no going back. You're stuck with us forever. Watts, Nick Westbrook, Wilkins, Smith, and Walker. That's true. That's true. Herbie out of 149. Jaden, Michael Penix, Algier, and Colston Loveland. Jerry Judy. Calvin Ridley, Terrence Ferguson on the tie-dye RPA for the Rams. It is out of 6 out of 25, and that is Ellipsis with the Terrence Ferguson. He actually played pretty good last year. They used a lot of their tight ends and base. Evan Ingram, out of 99, McKinney, Amon-Ra on the silver, Genty, and Trey McBride. Dum-da-dum-dum. I was trying to remember the People's Court song. And I've got a part of it, but I can't remember all of it. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Nick Bolton. We got a zebra. Tommy. Jones. And on the zebra, Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. No, not Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Going to King. Zebra found. Watch Rain Man, Bobby. Kendra Miller. Bowman Jr., Reed Johnson, and Pitts. Adeed, Keith, Adeed. Judge Wapner, that's right. Pat Bryant. Jalen Milroe on the patch out of 99 for the Seahawks, going to Jerome. TJ Hawkinson, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, and Travis Etienne Jr. Judge Wapner. No, let's use this one. All right, one pack of select left, and then it's the delight. The delight that, you know, kind of drove this break. Yes, there was other stuff in it, but it's all about the delight. We need it to be good. Dylan Gabriel out of 99. Davis, Black, Penix Jr., and Connerly. Okay. And then I'll do a roll call for whatever's off the board in the baseball break. I think we're close to halfway, not quite there. If we're only close to halfway, then there's a plethora of easy teams still on the board right now. Maybe even the Reds are still there. You never know. Good luck. Breaker's Delight time. Empty. Is that a shadow etch? I can't tell what that is. All right, here we go. Max Crosby, Jason Myers. Oh, it's the Lightning Leaders. Lightning Leaders, Lambjack for the Ravens, going to Earn Dog. We'll take it, bro. For the Saints, Quincy Riley out of 50. They were due, Llama. It's just not the right guys. You got Stutzman, Riley autos. And then behind that is Kevin Winston Jr. orange out of 25. Mason Graham, Juszczyk. Jake Bates first on print out of 75. Color match. Henry out of 199. Spillane out of 50. Eamon Worry and Devin Neal. Yep, wrong person, Llama. Hey, we tried. Yeah, I probably won't put a delight up there anytime soon. Yeah, no. I'm just not going to do it. It's not worth it. I could have put so much other stuff up there. I'm not going to do it anymore. Nope. But we will take the Lightning Leaders. We'll take that. Let me top load the rest of these numbered cards here, and then I'll do a recap, and then I'll do a roll call for baseball. Absolutely, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I know some of y'all are specifically football people, so you'll probably head on out. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. I'm going to do a recap of everything, and then I'll do a roll call for baseball. Thank you, Elkton. Let's do this right quick. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Like this and like that. And like that and like this. All right. Recap time. And then I'll be on the other platform tonight as well. And then I'll be right back here tomorrow morning. Mr. and Mrs. will be on tonight. We'll see what kind of craziness they get into. 16 left and the Reds are still there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You've done left the Reds behind, huh? All right. Roll call, or recap, and then roll call. Dylan Gabriel, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Fannin Jr., Gabriel Slay, Jones and Pollard, Jordan Love, Saquon Barkley, Nakua, Stafford, Ramsey, Gibbs, Lamb, Darnold, Ewers, Crosby, Herbert, and Tesla. We've got Jake Bates for the Lions, Pat Bryant, Jalen Hurts, Henry, Spillane, Riley out of 50, Jalen Milroe, patch out of 99, Evan Ingram, Mitchell, Kayvon Thibodeau, patch auto out of 249, Brian Burns out of 49 on the patch auto, Kevin Winston Jr., orange out of 25, Stutzman out of 250, Jackson Dart, Colston Loveland, Cam Jordan, gold out of 50. We had Terrence Ferguson, tie-dye, RPA for the Rams. We had Jonathan Taylor, zebra for the Colts. And we had the Lightning Leaders, short print for the Ravens, Lambjack. And that's what we had. And that's what it was, and that was the break. Okay. Let's do this. Let's make that go away. All right. Text I could have if I didn't sit here for an hour and 45 minutes with this one. It's gotten to that point now where I'm not going to do that now. But I did say I was going to open this one first. And then we'll alternate. I'll be back on tomorrow morning, though, Tex. I usually put a baseball break up there around 11, 12 o'clock, something like that. All right. Doesn't look even there. I want to know what's in this box, and we're going to find out right now. Good luck. Whatever's in it did not want to stand up. Matt Chapman, Zach Neto, Zach Gallen, J.P. Crawford, Mason Wynn, and Dylan Cruz. And then J.P. Crawford for the Mariners was out of 199. I think that is, yep, Gino. Gino. Was there not a rookie in that pack? Hold on. Chapman's not a rookie. Neto's not a rookie. Gallen, Cruz, and Wynn. Nope, there wasn't. There was not a rookie in that pack. Okay. Corey Seager, Brendan Donovan, Hernandez, Toll for the Red Sox. Yikes. Talk about meaning business. Yikes. Jeremy Pena and Giancarlo Stanton for the Yankees. Yikes. You don't want to see that guy. No. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Going to Ashley. All right, let's see what we got right here. Why would you not stand up, Box? Why would you not stand up? Looks like a Rocky, maybe. Out of 199. Burnable for the Rockies. First baseman. That is Kyle, I believe. Take that, Kyle. And maybe it was all his fault. Maybe he was the reason why it wouldn't stand up. He just wasn't interested in that. He just had no interest in it, okay? Jumbo time. Now these are chock full of rookies, like straight up. Just endless amounts of rookies is what happens in here. Let's just find some good ones, some nice ones. Okay? Okay? Okay. Christian Campbell, Osuna and Dolander, Kiero, Bueller, Rushing, Peterson and Ramirez. Oh, wow, that jump up. That if that was a snake, it would have bit me. Rookie autograph, blue, green, lava lamp, refractor, parallel of Hai-Sung Kim. Yeah, we want that. That's going to Fawad. Fawad, we'll take that, bro. We will take that. A day. A day. Day. Each and day. Fulford, Suzuki, and McGill. A little deed, Fawad, a little deed. Rave, Amador, Holmes, Clark, Durbin, Avens, Aroldis Chapman for the Red Sox out of 150. Ellie on the refractor. Jacob Wilson and Chang for the Pirates. That's two good packs. Right off the bat. Yeah, it is, Bobby. Yes, it is. Two good packs from the jump. Yes, I'm top loading Ellie. And there's nothing you can do about it. He's my boy. All right? Until he's not anymore. We offered him a contract extension in the offseason, and he declined it. So that's cool. That's real cool. Thanks, bro. No, it's because he knows he can get 300 million more somewhere else. That's why. I can't blame him. Soler, Koss, Smith and Thomas, Girichuk, Madroff, Kepler, Tawa, Pete Crow, Jacob Wilson, and Braxton Fulford for the Rockies. Should have two more. That or the Dodgers, Brando. You're probably right. Who else spends money like that? Hoagland, Garcia, Svanson, Matt Svanson, Rogers, Johnson, Rhett Lauder, Palmquist and Wilson, Aaron Judd's refractor, Grant Wolfram for the Orioles, and Cal Raleigh for the Mariners. Yeah, I was saying we offered him an extension, Joe, and he turned it down probably because he's going to get a whole bunch more money somewhere else. Like millions more than he would with us. Even though we offered him a good deal, it's not He knows. He knows. He knows. Bader, Fluharty, Cortez and Rushing, Tolbert, Caminero, Tim Elko for the White Sox, Augustin Ramirez, Bobby Witt, Matt Shaw, and Willie McIver. These have been pretty good packs so far. We do have him under control for a long time. Yes, we do. It's just... we're not spending any money anywhere on anything. Like that's not how you win. You're not going to win games if you don't at least go out and try to get somebody. And we haven't done any of that. Like it's got to happen at some point. Nick Kurtz on the base, Bubik, Keyshaw, Gorsuch, Boyd, and Elko, Jensen, Nikhazy, Tidwell out of 299 for the Mets, Christian Campbell, and Chandler Simpson for the Rays. Okay. See, I told you, it's chock full of rookies. I just feel like they need to go after something. Even if it fails miserably, can you go after somebody? Spend $15 million more than the other team was willing to spend? Something like that. I know we're small market, but come on now. Come on now. You own a MLB franchise. This isn't Major League the movie. Durbin, Santana, Matthews, Job, Rollison, Jung, Mayer, Orvelis Martinez out of 150 on the Blue Lava. Yeah, well, that'd be all right with me, except he gets hurt a lot. Rollison, Smith, and Slater. Still, though, at least that means they were trying something. He probably is J-Bone. You're not wrong. It's just, like, make an attempt. Like, just bring somebody in. Even if it doesn't work, just do it. Just do it. Say, well, we tried. Pavetta, Chiero, Morgan, Harrington, Munoz, and Vivas, Caratini. Chase Lee, orange for the Tigers. Look at that, USMC. Look at that. Who knew? Out of 25. Cal Raleigh again, Cam Smith, and Michael McGreevy for the Cardinals. Mayberry, no, but I'm only just kind of partially through this box. I don't think anything was in that first one. I don't know if he's up in the bigs yet or not, USMC. I just know it's an orange rookie out of 25. I don't know if he's in their starting rotation yet or not. Rocker, Abel, McGreevy, Moises. He looks like a sidearm pitcher in that picture. Moises Ballesteros, Yoho, Aranda, Smith, Abreu, Thomas, Austin Riley for the Braves, and Lau for the Mariners. Lau. Christian Campbell. We've got Osuna, Dolander, Rave, Amador, Eddie Haino, Gusto, Fetty, Patrick, Workman for the Tigers, and Moises Ballesteros on the refractor. Workman was that guy that in those that one case of jumbos that we first started with, he was just showing up everywhere. He was in every one. It was like every jumbo he at least had one auto in it. Holmes, Madroth, Kepler and Kelly, Chase Petty, Doval, Chiero, Griffin Conine out of 299. Well, look at that, an extra auto. And that's for the Marlins, who Jay Anderson. There you go, Jay Anderson. Jung for the Tigers. Chisholm, Tucker, and Cedric Mullins. All right, let's open another black. Then we'll do the other jumbo and we'll end with 2 blacks. Tawa, Pete Crow, Hoglin, Bueller, Rushing, Peterson, Ramirez, Tommy Pham out of 99, Hai Sung Kim, and Christian Campbell. That was a good box. That was a good jumbo. Got a lot of the rookies you would want to get out of that. Red Sox did all right. Dodgers did just fine. And then old Tommy Pham was chilling down in there too. Whoops, did I just do that? My bad. My fault. All right, let's get some of this out of the way. The best thing about that Topps is that there are more rookies and top loader cards in that than there are base cards. It's not even close. They don't compare at all. All right, on to the next. What else you got? What else you got? Sal Stewart for the Reds. One more again. All it takes. Did you get the Sal Stewart yesterday too? All it takes. Jackson, Job, Matt Olson, Nick Kurtz, James Wood out of 75, 7 out of 75, and Salvi Perez. Christian, it is Hai Sung Kim, Lava Lamp Refractor, Blue-Green Rookie Auto. So not too bad. James Wood. You and me both, Crash. You and me both. But at least you've gotten this twice now. That's 2 out of Topps Chrome Black. Not bad. Not bad at all, Mike. Isaac Collins. Alex Freeland, Bryson Scott for the Phillies, Jackson Holiday out of 150, Mookie Betts, what is that? And Logan Webb, that's, Nocturnal for the Dodgers. Dodgers are eating. Fuad. Crash, dude, no, don't do that. That's a good card right now. You sure about that? That's a short print or maybe a super short print. I'm not sure which. Mayberry says case hit. So is it a super short print, Mayberry, or is it just a short print? All right. Well, I will not argue with you. I don't have that. Thank you. I'm not going to argue with you. Super short print. Thanks, Rob. Nocturnal Mookie Betts. Dodgers are eating. Yankees turn. Out of 150. Jazz Chisholm, 16 out of 150 on the Acha, going to Fawad. Well, Fawad. Well, who knew? Who knew, you know? I don't remember Nocturnal last year. Empty. Is that new, Mayberry? I don't remember that last year. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I just never hit one. Lyle. Oh, that's not good, Ethan. Escara, Hill, Lugo, Rosario, Tawa, Pete Crow, Hoglin, Garcia, Mick Abel, and Yon Moncada. Yeah, that's not good, Ethan. I don't know. It was raining earlier, but I have no idea. I've been in this room for 6 hours. May, Dolander, Rave, Amador, Holmes, Madroth, Chase Madroth out of 150 on the Acha. Jock Peterson, Ronald Acuna, Gunnar Henderson, and Hayden Birdsong for the Giants. So I'm not sure, Ethan. Nothing crazy. I mean, there were some good ones, but nothing like we would really, really want. There wasn't nothing crazy in that 6-year break. It was okay. It just wasn't. Couple legends. Cameron, Wu, Blue Ball, Sears, Hagenman, McGreevy, Moises Ballesteros, Christian Campbell, Osuna, Garcia, and Clay Holmes. Morgan and Rocker, Abel, Aranda, Zach Penrod on the auto for the Red Sox. Okay. Look at you, Ashley. Yoho, Aroldis Chapman, Matt Shaw, and Cade Horton for the Cubs. Mayberry, there's no way I could do that. I mean, I can get you something, but repeating that'd be tough. Vivas, Lugo, Rosario, McDaniels, Duran, Caleb Durbin out of 299 for that Brew Crew. That's not bad. Going to Michael Madsen, the one and only Michael Madsen. Caratini, Juan Soto, and Carlos Duran. We'll see what we can find you. Tyler Callahan, Jack Leiter, Helsley, Carlos Duran, Mayo, Horton, Adrian Del Castillo, Kevin Alcantara for the Cubs on the chromography. And that's not bad, Seth. That's not bad. Oh, did you find some nice guy? That's nice. Vivas, Julio Rodriguez, and Victor Mesa Jr. for the Marlins. Morgan, Quiero, Pavetta, Matthews, Chapman, Krim, Paddock, Rocker and Abel, Augustin Ramirez, and Tommy Pham. One more again. Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Would you ask or something, or you just saw him sitting back there? Did everybody follow Sophia? I'm sorry. Van Way, Torres, Alex Bregman, Hogland, Trevino, Jackson Jobe, Rollison and Jung, May and Rogers, and Tom Sagassi. I guess sometimes they put it back there. Jason, I'm sorry. I don't know, man. You know. Whoops. Mike McGreevy, Ballesteros, Campbell, Durbin, Santana, Zebby Matthews, Pavetta, Quiero, Yoho, Caleb Freeman, and Garcia for the Royals. They probably put it back there so nobody takes them, you know. Smith, Abreu, Thomas, Eddie Henio Suarez, Gusto, Fetty, Patrick, Kelly, Alan Roden out of 199 for the Twins. Marcelo Mayer and Matt Swanson for the Cardinals. There you go, Ellipsis. Well, hello, Kimberly. Welcome on in. There's only a couple of these packs left. Should be one more auto, or am I tripping? I might be tripping. It's possible. It ain't the first time. Probably won't be the last either. Cruz, McCusker, Freeman, Soler, Koss, Smith, Thomas, Girichuk, Zach Veen on the negative, McCutcheon, and Tawa. Okay. Well, maybe I'm tripping, but I thought there'd be one more auto. Castro, Bieber, Wilson, Stowers, Freddie Freeman, Nick Kurtz for the A's, Matt Shaw, Caleb Freeman, Helsley, Leiter, and Iglesias. So it was Zach Penrod. It was Kevin Alcantara. Oh, it's the Brew Crew guy. That's what it is. He's back there. I forgot. I put him on the top row. I don't typically do that. But we take Nick Kurtz around here on the rookies. All right, we've got 2 Topps Chrome Black left. That's what we've got. Mayberry, I don't know either for them. I haven't, when I looked at the overall records of baseball teams, nobody's like doing terrible. I don't think there's anybody out there with single-digit wins. I don't think. So that's a little different. I guess we'll find out, Mayberry. We'll find out. Llama, that's because it hasn't happened. I'm very sorry about that. But you never know. Hey. Mackenzie Gore, a Rosarina, Schwarber, Jacob Mizorowski, Crochet for the Red Sox out of 150, and Troy Melton for the Tigers. Tiger. Jordan Beck, Peralta, Eugenio Suarez, Bryce Eldridge for the Giants, Bobby Witt Jr. out of 99 for the Royals, and Zach Cole for the Astros. All right. Tim, you got it. Tiger. Yoga Flame. All right. Is that Chase? Chase Dolander out of 75 for the Rockies. Bro, you picked a good team. You picked a good team. I don't know if that's your personal team, but they did well on this. And then there was one box left. Can we get just for good measure, can we get a nice Oriole? Sonic Boom. It's PC. That's awesome. Perfect. All right, come on. Good luck. Just one. That's all. I'm asking for just one. Jason Dominguez. Fernando Tatis for them Pods. Junior Caminero. Michael Harris, the second out of 75. And Acosta for the Marlins with a Matt Shaw chilling in the back. Tatis base. We can do better. Roki. Sanchez. Pete Alonso. We'll take that. Crochet out of 50. 50 out of 50. Javier Baez and Royce Lewis. Oh boy, it's coming down to this. It's coming down to this. This might be his first card with him on the Orioles. I don't know that, but I don't think I've seen one, and I've opened every baseball product that's came out in the last few months. Here we go. Good luck. It's a giant. Will Clark for the Giants, and that is Mario. Mario, you got you a deed right at the end, bro. Actually, the Red Sox did pretty good in this. Thank you, everybody. First of all, let me thank you for your patience. I know that break took longer than typically most breaks take for us. So, but you never quite know. The breaks fill when they fill. It is a Wednesday. You just don't ever know. So, I will be back on here tomorrow morning. I'll also be on that other platform tonight. Thank you, Fawad. You did all right when it was all said and done. I'll be on that other platform tonight, and then I'll be right back tomorrow morning. I'll build us something football-wise for tomorrow, and then we'll probably run this again. Tex, it is... can somebody put that in the chat real quick for me? Please and thank you. Appreciate you, Kyle. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. are on the night, Todd. Christina, that's where what Christina said is where I'll be tonight. It's still 2 through 8 cards, but that's where I'll be. 6 o'clock Central, and then Mr. and Mrs. will be on here at 5:30 Central. I know, Mario. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's the thought that counts. Ballesteros, Simpson, Witt Jr., Campbell, Matt Shaw, Horton, Chase Madroff auto was out of 150. Chang, Wolfram, Chase Lee, orange out of 25. Jackson Holiday out of 150. Judge, Raleigh, Peyton Toll for the Red Sox out of 99. Crawford for the Mariners out of 199. Kurtz, James Woods out of 75. Cam Smith, Giancarlo, Crochet out of 150. Cole, Jacob Mizorowski, and Alan Roden was out of 199. We've got Marcelo. Thank you, Seth. Marcelo Mayer, Swanson, Ramirez, Shaw, Acuna, Birdsong, Abel, Pham out of 99, Kim, Jung, Raleigh, Smith, McGreevy, Kurtz and Tidwell out of 299, Christian Campbell, Ramirez, Cruz, Wilson, and Bryce Eldridge. Yes, he is, Mario. Maximo Acosta, Matt Shaw, Aroldis Chapman was out of 150, Garrett Crochet. Man, the Red Sox really did do some work there. Ariana, it depends on what I'm running tonight. I don't know exactly what I'm running tonight, but I run a little bit of everything. But the biggest difference is it's not pick your team, it's the other. Pete Alonso, Michael Harris out of 75, Bobby Witt out of 99, Troy Melton, Nick Kurtz, Zach Veen. So every team will be one price point. Whatever break I come up with, every team will be the same price until all the teams are gone. And then we'll hit that button, if you know what I'm talking about. Penrod, Orvelis Martinez out of 150. Thank you, Low Monsters. Griffin Conine out of 299. Tim Elko for the White Sox. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubs. We have Caleb Durbin out of 299. Hai-Sung Kim, redemption for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts, super short print on the Nocturnal. Jazz Chisholm auto out of 150 for the Yankees. Burnable for the Rockies. First baseman out of 199. Chase Dolander out of 75. Rockies kind of did a little bit of work too, didn't they? And Will Clark for the Giants. to end it out. And thank you so much. Appreciate that. There wasn't really anything else that you got in this. All it takes. So just let me know. I think we're friends. So let me get this to the side here, you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. If I don't see you tonight on that other platform, I will see you bright and early in the morning. I do need to make us something different for tomorrow morning. That I do need to do. So let me go get to working on that. I'm